Good morning, Mr. Sledge.
Good morning.
Yesterday, while we were talking, you said that, rather, did you testify that YSL was a neighborhood gang?
Sustained.
All right. Following up on that, did Thug's music career give the gang YSL any national attention?
I'll object to the foundation.
Overruled.
No, his music didn't get a game. I said no.
Now, when you joined YSL, the gang, in 2012, would you tell the jury what things you did with the gang?
You keep making it seem like it's a game, Miss Love. It's not a game. It's just a group of people that know each other. It wasn't like a game.
Are you saying that what you said yesterday regarding YSL starting out as a neighborhood gang is now something that you want to take back?
I missed it.
You have to let me finish, okay? Are you saying that what you said yesterday regarding YSL starting out as a neighborhood gang is now something that you want to testify differently about?
No, what I really was saying yesterday, Miss Love, you know what I was saying yesterday, that we're not a gang. I explained to you yesterday why we couldn't be a gang, but we were some neighborhood people that hung together.
Is it fair to say that you considered yourselves a gang, regardless of what the legal definition is, back in 2012?
Overruled.
Also object, Your Honor, consider ourselves it is too broad. You speak to your own observation.
Well, he overruled.
Repeat it.
Is it fair to say that back in 2012, regardless of what the legal definition of gang is, that you considered yourselves a gang, a neighborhood gang?
Not us,
When you spoke yesterday about YSL starting out as a neighborhood gang, at that time, did you consider yourselves being YSL in 2012 a gang, regardless of the legal definition?
You can say, oh.
I'm going to object to vague, regardless of a legal definition. I have no idea what the man's talking about, so I object to the question. Asking for a vague answer.
Overruled.
You may answer.
Could you repeat it?
Yes. When you spoke yesterday of YSL starting out in 2012 as a neighborhood gang, did you consider yourselves, that is YSL, a gang, regardless of the legal definition of gang?
This is relevant to what you thought her launch is.
I don't know why she's adding that part. And frankly, he testified yesterday already.
Okay.
So
All right.
let's move on.
All right. What types of things did YSL do together back in 2012?
Barbecue, hung out together, played basketball.
Was everyone that you hung out with YSL?
No.
How did you distinguish your friends who were YSL from the friends who were not?
Like I told you yesterday, Ms. Love, anyone and anybody in the world can say they was YSL.
Back in 2012, how did you distinguish? Because just now, did you testify that all of your friends were not YSL?
I didn't distinguish because I didn't really understand in 2012 it was illegal to be a gang.
Okay. Mr. Sledge, do you understand that I'm not asking you about legal or legalities or legal definitions? I'm simply talking about your understanding. Do you understand that?
My understanding was just gang could be a group of people that hang around each other.
All right. And so, how did you identify the friends of yours who were YSL as opposed to the friends who were not? How did you distinguish between those two groups of people?
I personally, that was something I never even worried about, ever thought about.
Then why did you just tell the jury that not all of your friends were YSL?
You asked the question, I answer your question.
Okay.
All of them wasn't YSL.
How did you
Some of them never even, can I finish? Some people that I hung around would never ever probably say YSL.
Okay.
They probably didn't know the group of people that I knew.
What group of people made up YSL that you knew back in 2012?
Well, I wasn't around when it was made up. Certain people were saying it, and I started saying it.
What did you do to rep YSL in 2012?
You lost me because you saying rep is like broadcasting it.
Represent.
Yeah, nothing.
How did you identify yourself as a member of YSL back in 2012?
I don't know, Miss Love. I'm be honest with you, I don't know.
How did your friends who were YSL back in 2012, how did they identify themselves as YSL that you were able to see?
Some people just say YSL.
Okay. Is that the only way?
Well, to be honest, I seen people do the little handshakes and stuff that's just a handshake. That's just something that we go by saying, basically, we love each other.
Did you use the word slapped?
Yes,
And what does that stand for?
I never knew what it stand for, Miss Love.
As far back as 2012, you were using it.
I never knew what SLAC stand for.
How did you use it?
When I see my brother, I'm like, that's love, SLAC. And hug you and keep going, however it go. I never used it like for the purpose of the harm and the thing or anything like that. I just SLAC. When I see my brother that I love, I say SLAC and keep going.
Did you ever understand it to mean slime love all the time?
No.
Okay.
I didn't come up with the word, so I didn't know it say that.
Okay.
I didn't know it mean that. I'm sorry.
Did you refer to yourselves or did you use the word slime in 2012 as a member of YSL?
I don't recall.
Do you use the word slime now?
Yes.
Okay. And when you use the word slime now, do you recall how long you've been using it?
No, I don't recall how long I've been using it, but I see people right now that's not YSL, and I said, what's up, slime? It's just a slang word for the streets, too.
Is there any reason that you would not have been using it in 2012?
No, I just don't recall if I used it in 2012. That's so long ago, Ms. Law. That's what? How long that is? 12 years or something, whatever. Yeah, that's a long time ago. To remember a word if you use it or not.
Okay.
It's a word.
All right. You said yesterday that Mondo claimed to have started YSL.
Go ahead. I thought you was finished. Go ahead.
And Your Honor, there is an echo. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
It's on this. It's echoing on the computer too. Yeah, it's this. I don't know.
Would Your Honor mind if I just muted it?
Yeah, that might cure it. Yeah. Hey, move that, turn that around.
Oh.
Come around to where he is and do it. Oh. Is it muted? You're fine. You can
Okay.
stand. Is it muted? Okay. Go ahead.
Thank you. My apologies. You said yesterday that Mondo claimed to have started YSL. To your knowledge, did a person by the name of Walter Murphy, who also answers to DK, ever also claim to have founded YSL?
I don't know how I knew Mondo because it was on the internet, but DK never ever said to me he started or founded YSL.
How familiar are you with DK?
I never really hung around him like that, but I know of him. Like, me and him didn't have a personal relationship to where me and him hung together every day, or I seen him every day.
Okay. Do you know DK to be YSL?
I heard him say it.
Do you consider him a member of YSL?
I can't answer that question for DK.
I'm not asking about DK. I'm asking if you recognize him as a member of YSL.
No.
Have you ever recognized DK as a member of YSL?
I don't know if I could say what I wanted to say.
Say that again?
I said, I don't know if the answer I want to give you, could I say it?
What, is it the truth?
Yeah, it's the truth. It's the
Okay.
truth.
So is it responsive to the question, have you ever considered DK to be a member of YSL? Is it?
No, you said something different last time. You said something like, did I ever notice or know of something was DKYSL or something you said. You switched it up.
Okay. Can you answer whether you ever considered DK to be a member
I said
of YSL?
no to that answer already.
Okay. And what about Trontavious Stevens? Have you ever known him to be recognized as a founder of YSL?
I didn't know he was a founder, but I have heard him say YSL.
Is he one of the members of YSL that you recognized as YSL in 2012?
I think so.
Was that before a record label named YSL formed?
Well, by my knowledge, when I first heard of YSL, that's what it supposed to be, but it wasn't what you want to say legal yet, copyrighted yet.
What are you saying?
That was the whole attention. My understanding for YSL when he started saying YSL.
Who is he?
Stevenson. There was a couple of guys that rap. I don't remember all their names.
So when you testified yesterday that YSL started out as a neighborhood gang, and then later Jeffrey Williams formed a label called YSL, is that any different than what you're saying today?
No, I know Jeffrey Williams started a company called YSL.
Okay.
I know that much.
All right. And is that what you are referring to that you were a part of in 2012?
In 2012, yes.
You were a part of Jeffrey Williams' company in 2012.
No, he wasn't. Ms. Lord, come on now. I just said he wasn't. He was saying our belief is when Jeffrey Williams started rapping, he was going to be famous. That was our expect. And then he started saying, I'm going to do a label called YSL.
When you refer to our, who are you talking about?
I'm saying when he talked to me about it, me and his conversation, put it like that, I'm sorry about Me and Jeffrey Williams conversation, he was telling me he was going to do the labor calls YSL.
And was Jeffrey Williams the head or the founder of the group you referred to yesterday that started in 2012 as a neighborhood gang?
No, not that I know of. Not my understanding, not from my understanding.
Did Jeffrey Williams, to your understanding, have anything to do with that group that started as a neighborhood gang in 2012?
He used to be around, but I can't say, like, to be honest with you, I can't say that he probably was repping a game. I can't say that because he had been rapping for a minute. So I can't answer that question.
Do you know or can you answer whether Jeffrey Williams, have you ever seen him rep that group you talked about, the two guns stood for yesterday, sex, money, murder?
I don't think I was really like around. I probably seen it on a picture. I seen it on a picture, but I don't know if he was part of that because if he was, I wasn't there when he became it. So I seen a picture probably, I think.
Okay. Now, when you started out the answer just now, you said, I don't think I was around. What was the rest of that?
I'm saying I wasn't actually like, I knew him, but me and him like see each other in the park and stuff like that.
Yesterday, did you tell me that you had known, did you tell the jury that you had known him since 2009?
That don't got nothing to do with me being just because I know you. That don't mean I have to be around you every day to know you.